Okay, I got a little idea here. We're gonna see if it can work out. Time is getting very short for me to leave on vacation, and so I got a couple of projects to try and finish up. And actually, one of them I got to start, and we're gonna try to see kind of a time test, see if I can make something that I've made before with new art, and see how, if I can remember how to do it right, and see how long it takes me to do it. Little something for my granddaughter Millie. Let's see how long it takes. Here we go. Gonna open Lightburn. Oh, I have to open the mail too. And power is on, so let's see. No, I need to turn this off. Okay, first mistake. What did it take? 21 seconds. Yeah, perfect. Gonna turn the laser cutter on first and then turn on Lightburn because it responds to the software coming on. This is version 2.0, and I probably should spend some time on vacation learning how to actually use this better. It's a cool some updates to the interface really are nice. All right, I'm going to pause a minute, pull up some art, and we are just now at 1 minute on the clock. Possibly there can be more than one job open at a time, but I have not figured that out yet. Okay, here are the two pictures that I have pulled in. This is the day of Millie's birth, and this is, I believe, a picture that Hannah posed of Millie very, very young, and I just think that's a great picture. So I want to do, like I've done previously, I want to do a puzzle, a two-sided puzzle with these two pictures to the best of my ability. And so I need to pull in the puzzle art and then work on doing the images. Gonna have to edit a bunch of stuff up here. And then I want to make a puzzle box. That's the other file that I can't bring up at the same time, but will eventually bring up here. And I think we're about 5 minutes in. Let's see. Yeah, almost 6. Okay. Okay, about 20 minutes later, I have just done some photo editing that I have never done before. I'm not sure I can get that to focus in. There it is. I've tried to make it so I have as minimal cutting to do and still get the picture. Let's see how this turns out. All right, we're at the just about the 48-minute mark, and I've barely got one side maybe ready to cut. Oh, I can tell I've forgotten a couple things I need to review, but I'm going to try this as an image rather than the other option for trying to do pictures. We'll see how it turns out. And I'll probably, if I ever do this again, I'll probably edit this bottom part off, but for now I'm just going to go ahead and let it run, and then this is going to cut it out. And yeah, I'm counting on this background not printing anything. Let's see how it goes. It's going to be an hour. I should have started earlier. Well, it's been an hour and 40 minutes. And here is side 1. Could have taken the contrast down a little bit more, but had to try and get this done tonight. I think I'm going to run the lettering again. It's very faint, and I'd like to get it a little deeper. And then I need to check and see if it's actually cut out. It's close, but I don't think it is. So I'm going to run the puzzle cut again and the lettering. All right, that says another 8 minutes. So let's run that. Just the lettering and the puzzle cut. Just under 2 hours now, and that's a lot more photo editing, like I said, than I've ever done before. So I'm okay with the time, and I know I can do better than this, but I'm okay with it for now. And here's what we're going to burn for about half an hour. Let's see how it goes. We are coming along. I did remember to set the laser on 40 watt instead of 60 watt. That was an improvement, and I sped up the image speed. Yeah, that would have been better on the other side if I'd made it faster also. That is something I did learn the first time I did pictures, and I just forgot on that first pass. But I'm not sure how much you can really see through the shield, but there's a baby's face and a mama's face coming through pretty well, and it's not overburned. I think it's going to turn out pretty good on this side. Just to give you an idea again what that picture actually looks like. Okay, we've got about 15 minutes of burn time left. Let's see how it came out. Yeah, that came out pretty well. And but I just had another idea, so it's going to be a few more minutes. I can improve on this. There's a way to get the contrast down so that it's not quite as dark a burn. But I got a couple more things I want to put on here. So the puzzle is probably going to be about 2 hours and 30 minutes, and then the box. Yeah, I think that's the right touch. The picture really did come out well. I'm going to be excited to share this with them. All right, next. Well, it happens sometimes. I tried to cut it too close at the bottom, and so it cut into my guide, and yeah, doggone. All right, well, I've got some other parts that'll still be useful, but let's get another piece of wood and run this again. This should go much faster. It says that it is a 10 minute 20-second cut. I changed the lines per inch on the offset fill dramatically, and that really helps cut down the overall production time. Doing a double pass on the cut on this 3mm basswood plywood, and I went ahead and put a lemon oil seal on the top. Smells good while it burns. We'll see if that helps the grain come out or has any effect. And I'll probably have time to get this glued up tonight, and then get the puzzle in there. Get it ready to go to Alabama. If I hadn't made that cut mistake, then I might be staining it right now and or gluing it. Okay, it's probably going to be done right about 3 hours, plus then the gluing and staining time. I think I'll stain first and glue second. And so 3 hours, give or take. That's, yeah, I think that's an acceptable time for two-sided puzzle and a gift box. Anybody want one? Well, I'm really pretty pleased with how this turned out. This is well, either side is the front, but this is the back side in the sense that there's some of these burn edges are a sign that this was on the bottom of the first cut. But the picture actually came out nicely. Let's take a look at the other side. There's some things that can be improved about this. As I said, it would be better if the burn was faster, but it is very interesting. There's a real 3D effect to this. It's got some valleys in it. I mean, that's kind of cool in its own way. I wish that it was a little bit less intense in the dark, but put just some mineral oil on it, and boy, I hope Mom and Dad really like this. She's about as sweet as she can be, from what I understand, and Lord willing, in a few days I'll get to hold her in my arms for the first time. What a privilege that will be. Love you, Millie. All right, let's finish this thing up. Get some stain on it and get it put together. I think I'm gonna need some more paper towels though. I don't know why I didn't think to put the company logo on before. That would have been pretty smart, actually, to do that on all the stuff. That's special walnut. I think, yeah, let's do this. Let's do it. Maybe the golden oak would be better to contrast with the cutting, but I already had it open. And it does bring out grain nicely. Yeah, that's nice. Good enough. Next, now, if anybody actually knows a lot about working with stain and sealing wood and all of that, you might have all kinds of ideas for what I'm doing wrong here. And you are very welcome to leave a comment. I'll take education from any direction. I've been out of this 3mm plywood for a while, and I didn't even know I had any ordered. I'm sure glad I did, though. Because I could have made a 6mm box, but that would have added to the production time, because I'd have to go back and get that site figured all out again. And oh, actually, this is a separate file, so that would have been kind of tough. Now that really does look pretty good. It's got a pretty nice grain to it. Yeah. Okay. Now I'll just wipe it down a little bit, and it'll be pretty dry and probably ready to assemble and glue. And any opinions? I know what I'm going to do, but I'm curious what others might think. Inside the box or on the bottom of the box? Right. Okay. What's our time? All right. Might be able to do this in 3 hours and 15 minutes. Let's see. Well, I'm not sure that the lighting is great for this, but let's make it happen. Which side do we want out? I kind of like that grain. Yeah, let's do that as this side. And that means this has to be inside and that'll be out. That's kind of a interesting grain, so that works. And let's get the front on. Which front do we want to use? Oh, I kind of like that. Well, that's actually the back, but I like the look of that better. Okay, let's do that. And it's gonna all fall apart, which is all part of the fun, especially when we try to get the lid on and get it connected. Okay, here's that. 4 out of 5. Yeah, that's kind of a cool look. Okay. Here we are. That is an assembled box. Now, let's try to get some gluing going here. I will pause and come back. Got a shot at 3:15. And I'm not going to call it the best job I've ever done. But it is together. Alright, now let's do the top here. And there's a little bit of a gap there. So let's see if we can get it to feed down inside. Okay, now the front. Let's try, Tim, to do a little cleaner job on the front. You can do it. Bit of a spread there. Work it in. And now let's do the bottom edge. This one needs to come tighter, and I'm not sure it's going to. That might need a little bit of sanding. Love you, Millie. I thought I made that smaller. Not gonna fit in there. That's okay. That'll be for something separate. Time. Yeah, gonna hit it with a little bit of sandpaper to get some of that edging off, and that'll be 3 hours and 20 minutes. And that will be just fine. Thanks very much for watching. Love to know what you think of it. Little final touch. Let's put some feet on this one. Now, I really can't remember why I made this puzzle actually smaller than the one I made for Liam, and it doesn't fit inside this box. I don't know if I made a different size box or what. Anyway, I will not worry about that. I'm glad to have something to take to the young lady. Coming up on 320. Oh, come on. Stick well. Please stick well. No, I think it may already be hard. That was fast. No. Why is that one loose of all of those? Very strange. Oh, I got 40 seconds to finish it. That should hold. Yep. And there we are.